All right, sir, you're Avery Young. And Mr. Young, in cause number 24, DCCR 1939, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of burglary of a building, and that's from August 9th of 2024. What that means is if you go to trial and you're found guilty, the range of punishment is between 6 months and up to 2 years in the state jail prison. Do you understand? And I have here on the computer a plea bargain rejection that has your signature on it with Mr. Burbanks that shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer, if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty, for a 21-month term in the state jail prison. You have every right to reject that and have your case set for trial. I just want to make sure you understand what your possible consequences are and what your options are. And you understand all of that. And do you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial? And Mr. Coleman, is there any reason to believe that that offer would change?
Not at all, Judge. In fact, Mr. Burbank actually made a counteroffer just a few minutes ago, and I'm amenable to that counteroffer. If the defendant will take it today, it will be pleading to a misdemeanor criminal trespass with 6 months in county jail.
And so, Mr. Young, obviously you've gone over that with Mr. Burbank. I just want to make sure you understand that that offer would be off the table after today.
That's fine.
All right, we'll get it set for trial. Is there any issue with discovery? You'll have everything? All right, we'll set it on the trial docket. Stay in touch with Mr. Burbank. He'll let you know when you need to be back and ready. I brought you into court today because of some issues with regard to, I think, the drug patch and how it's testing. You tested negative today, which is great. I just want to make sure that you are changing it when you're supposed to, showing up on time, making sure it gets changed, and obviously negative on each time. And I see Mr. Burbank just handed me, this was a hair follicle test that also tested negative. So appreciate that. So I guess, is there anything that we can do today as far as an announcement, or do we just need to reset? It is already on the trial docket. We'll put it back on the trial docket then. But again, make sure you follow all of the rules and conditions of your bond with regard to that drug test.
Pertaining to my funds and the incarceration for this matter.
What?
What would be, it was a hair follicle taken. I was wrongfully accused of the drugs that were in my system.
No, it was positive on.
It showed a positive on the patch, and that's why we came in. There are times, sometimes there's false positives, sometimes there's not. It all depends, but that's why I brought you in here, because I did receive a patch result that tested positive for cocaine, and so I wanted to make sure we're all on the same page. You keep up those drug patches. You did the right thing by going and getting a test, so we should be fine, but just stay in touch with Mr. Burbank, follow all the bond conditions, and we'll see you back on your trial date. All right?
Now, you can excuse Judge?
Yes.
And I have another,
Was there paperwork on that one or no? Diamond Smith, 24 DCCR 2056.
Judge, this has a co-defendant with Ms. Holmes that I discussed with you, or the baby killed. And these are the co-defendants. I'm trying to work with counsel and Ms. Holmes to work out this, without a trial. But
Okay.
I need some time and speak with my office to make sure
Okay.
we're doing everything.
Perfect. Are you Diamond Smith? All right, so I'm going to reset the case, make sure, give Mr. Hoffpower some time to get everything worked out that he needs to, get any information to Mr. Burbank that he needs to have, and let's see if we can get an announcement at the next court date. All right, make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Burbank. He'll let you know when you need to be back.
The excuse, Judge.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
The hearing opened calmly, but tension crept in the moment Avery Young stood before the judge. He faced a state jail felony burglary charge from August 2024, a case carrying 6 months to 2 years behind bars. The judge carefully explained the range of punishment, the plea bargain on the table, and the consequences of saying no. Young listened, nodded, and made his choice. He rejected the deal and demanded a trial. That decision triggered an immediate reversal. The prosecutor revealed a surprise, a last-minute counteroffer reducing the felony to misdemeanor criminal trespass with 6 months in county jail. The judge confirmed Young understood the offer would vanish after today. Without hesitation, the defendant replied, "That's fine." The courtroom went still as the judge ordered the case set for trial, locking in the risk Young had just accepted. But the drama didn't stop with the plea. The judge explained why Young had been brought in unexpectedly. A drug patch had previously tested positive for cocaine, raising concerns about bond compliance. Today's result, however, was negative. Even more, a hair follicle test also came back clean. The judge acknowledged the good news but made it clear this was not a victory lap. Conditions mattered, timing mattered, and compliance mattered most. Young spoke up, insisting he had been wrongly accused and that the earlier result didn't reflect reality. The judge responded calmly, explaining that false positives can happen, but rules exist for a reason. Follow the conditions, change the patch correctly, and show up on time. Any slip could send him straight back into custody while waiting for trial. With the warning delivered, the judge reset the case on the trial docket and instructed Young to stay in close contact with his attorney. There would be no shortcuts, no special treatment, and no second chances. The message was unmistakable. The system rewards consistency, not excuses. As the hearing wrapped, another case briefly entered the conversation, underscoring how crowded and unforgiving the docket can be. Yet the lasting image remained Young's choice. He walked out still free but carrying heavier risk than before. A single word, trial, had changed everything. In the end, this courtroom moment was a lesson in consequences. The judge didn't yell or threaten. Instead, she laid out the facts, confirmed understanding, and let the defendant decide his own path. Justice didn't explode, it clicked into place, quietly, firmly, and with satisfying finality. Viewers who watch closely can see how ordinary hearings become turning points. There was no shouting match, no viral meltdown, just careful questions and firm boundaries. The power came from restraint. By refusing to chase sympathy, the judge forced responsibility back onto the defendant. Every option was explained, every risk acknowledged, and every outcome earned. That is why moments like this feel satisfying. They show how justice works when patience meets accountability, and how a simple courtroom choice can echo long after the door closes. Silence, consequences, and clarity linger long after the judge's final instruction to everyone present.